Hey guys, welcome to my scrappiness. Hey guys, it's Marissa again, and I'm going to be working with these three pictures, and I am going to use this French flea market by Julie Nutting, and this is actually an Echo Park kit. I'm actually opening the kit now, and have all. Oh, before I forget, I'm using Thickers Wonder, going through the kit and picked out my three papers that I will use. Sorry, I bumped into my tripod. Anyway, I am now going to take out the strips of the papers. And of this paper, I am going to cut it by 4 inches by 12. And then off this pink paper, cutting off the strip, I'm peeking through the other side to see the design on the other side and figuring out if I'm going to change it or not. Anyway, so here I am cutting the paper, and I am actually cutting this paper to 8 by 9. So the other side of this pink paper is very pretty, and I have been debating whether I should use it or not, and you will see it later. In the meantime, we're cutting off the strip off of this striped paper, and I decided to go ahead and ink the edges. Here I am with the doilies. This is actually Recollections brand doily, and I just threw the topper out. So that's why you don't see that it's Recollections. I'm trying to distress the edges of this doily just to go with what I've done with the other three pattern papers. I am now going to cut off a 1/4 inch off of each of these photos. I have 3 photos here. And pardon the glare of the light, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon here when I was scrapping this pictures. And yeah, we just came back from the end game. And normally I would be talking here regularly and not doing a voiceover, but my kids and my husband, I am working in the dining room, and across me is the living room, and they're watching Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Because they couldn't have enough of the Avengers, so we watched Avengers Endgame, and it was quite a good movie. I did, for entertainment purposes, I did like it. Um, see the back of this pink paper. Oh my gosh, I was so in love with this pattern, and I thought I was gonna use it at first, and then I changed my mind because it was a little too busy, and I didn't want the paper to compete with the pictures that I have, because I really want pictures to be highlighted. Not that it will show a lot of that color, and I really didn't like it to be that color. I just want this layout to be subtle, so that I chose the colors that I chose for the layout. So if you notice, I didn't tack down the pink paper all the way through. I made sure that the right side of it, the right side of the paper is tacked down, but not the left side. So if you see me lifting it up here, then of course I made a mistake because I laid down this flower paper adhesive side down. So there you go. I'm going to be working on the photos here, trying to rearrange them and arrange them, trying to figure out which one goes on top, middle, and the bottom. The bottom, I knew which one I'm going to use, but I kept, second guessing myself here. Even the alignment of the papers, I'm staring at the papers now and thinking, is this crooked? That's why I lifted it. So here I am again trying to decide what I'm going to do with the layout. Cover the pink paper, and I will eventually be scooting the papers to the right side to show the pink on the other side. So at this point, I am ready to commit. So I'm going to adhere the bottom picture first. putting adhesive on it. Notice I didn't move the top two and wanted to make sure that they are all aligned. And then I'm going to use the bottom picture to lay the other two pictures one after the other, butting it up on each other's, the pictures on butting them up against each other as I lay them down. So at this point, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to lay the doily. I decided to ink the edges of this doily a bit more because it wasn't as I wanted it. So distressing it and doing a little bit of a heavy hand on distressing it. So it's time to tack down the doily. I'm using a wet glue here. It's a Scotch quick dry glue, and just making sure that I have enough adhesive on the back and sides of it. I had to turn around the page, that way I can get it down and tack it down well, making sure that the adhesive is where I need it so it won't be lifting when I um, mess with it later. So now it's time to cut the excess doily. This doily is so flimsy. I just moved the scissors a bit and it ripped. It's good. Thank goodness it's not the one that I had already adhered, because that's a little wet and it's more delicate than the one that was hanging. The side that was hanging, I should say. So now it's time to look for embellishments. I'm using the sticker sheet that came from the collection kit. So now I'm just looking for another embellishment or another sticker that I could use, trying to figure out where I'm going to place them. Still messing with them. So I kind of decided to leave this one embellishment on the top. I put a wet adhesive on it, trying to lay the Eiffel Tower there where I needed it, making sure that it is the flowers that's on the one that I just adhered earlier is where it should go. I'm pop dotting the embellishment, the Eiffel Tower here. I am making sure that the foam dots or the foam lines that I am cutting are thin enough to go at the back of this sticker embellishment that I'm going to put on. So I'm putting some pop dots from the bottom up so that there's no way that it would, sink in, or parts of the sticker would sink in when I put them in the album. So just peeling off the sticker back of the pop dots and now positioning the Eiffel Tower. Yay, I'm happy with that. So right now I have to bring my trusty trimmer. And now I'm not going to trim the layout. I'm just going to use the trimmer as my ruler to make some pencil lines for the title. I do this a lot because I cannot for the life of me place down the thickers. I even use those thicker alignments from We Are Making Memories. It doesn't work. I always fail. Especially when I try to put the thickers down or the stickers down, it doesn't work for me for God knows why. I have all kinds of tools. This is the best tool ever. I don't know why I even bought all those other tools. But anyway, I'm starting to in the towards the middle sort of the title, and just started to if you notice, if whenever I use the thickers, I put a wet glue adhesive at the back, because of, they could fall off because it's so dry here in Vegas. The adhesives or the sticker adhesives actually dry off, and then the stickers would fall off the embellishments. And I really don't want to risk that, especially for my titles, because, you know, alphabets are a little difficult for me to put down because I have very fat fingers. And I really am not sure why I'm using my fingers here when I have a tweezers. But hey, it's working for me and it's making me happy. So I just realized here that, oh my goodness, U ends with a U, not an O. So Miss Spelling Bee winner here is actually messing up on spelling you. Oh my goodness. So I'm putting more another layer of glue here on the O to make sure that it doesn't fall off later. I swear I don't understand why I couldn't even spell you today. But anyway, so I've done it. So there you go. I'm using my tweezers this time. I finally sometimes when I'm putting down the thickers or the stickers, especially for the titles, I just totally forget about my tweezers. My big fat fingers get in the way, and then I go, "Why am I doing this?" Then pull my tweezers. Am I the only one that does that? I don't know. Let me know if you do that too. That way I won't feel alone. Anyway, so adding more glue on the title on letter E. And then I'm trying to spell here Eiffel. So you will notice on this video and maybe the video previous this and the videos that are coming up that I'm going to load later. I'm still working on my Paris strips, and I'm using the title I Fell a lot. So the problem I have with that is I use a lot of E's. So you will see that on some of them, I've used so many of the thickers and the stickers, and a lot of them are missing the E's already. So and I don't know how I'm going to be able to make up the E's later, or I will have plenty of sticker sheets that won't have a lot of E's, or actually that won't have E's. So here we go. You, me, and Eiffel. So I had to go back to my sticker sheet because if you look at the title, it's not centered. Eiffel's not centered. So I decided to get something to make it centered. So I pulled this sticker here. I distressed it and added glue to it. So there. Hopefully that doesn't look like it's like off. I am now here with my Pentel Click Soft Eraser. I got this from Walmart, and this is the best eraser ever. I love it. It doesn't mess with the papers, and it erases really well. So guys, I am so sorry about the glare on the picture. Wait, I'm trimming the sides here. So here we go back again. There's a glare on the picture. It's the lights. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching me create this layout. And yeah, it's a very simple layout. If you have any questions or comments, please place them down in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And yeah, that's it. See you guys later. Bye.